Hello 11th class. So this is your chapter 11 list manipulations lecture number 2. In the previous class you learned how to create list, how to access elements, and you also learned that how to create list by Python. So today's class topics are accessing list elements, then difference in string and list, then traversing and comparison of list. Now first is accessing list elements. So list is this is a similarity with strings. Just like string, that every individual elements of list are accessed from their index position, which is from 0 to length minus 1 in forward indexing, and from minus 1 to minus length in backward indexing. You know forward indexing and backward indexing. If you do not know, please refer the string video. Now for example, in this fruit, this mango, apple, guava, pomegranate, cherry, okay, this is the list of fruits. So in above list, the items from mango to cherry are 0 to 4, and from cherry to mango will be minus 1 to minus 5. Now the list element are accessed just like string, like str2 means character at second index, list 1 2 means elements at second index, and list 1 1 3 means all item between index 1 to 2. Okay, so the string, it will work same like your string. Next is the similarity with string, that is the length. So the same length function is here also. So if you want to find the length of the string, then you have to use the length function. Next is indexing and slicing. So here indexing and slicing also there like in string. Now membership operator, so here in and not in operation are also be there. Next is concatenation and replication operator, so plus and multiply, this will also be here in a list. So accessing individual elements, so if you will write a equal to this 1 2 3 4 5, then how will you access these elements? So if you will write a 0, then it will give you 1. If you will write a 1, then it will give you 2. If you will write a 2, then it will give you 3. So by this way you can access the individual elements. Now next is difference in string and list. So you can easily see in the previous slide that the list is almost similar with string. Okay, the only difference is that the strings are the immutables and lists are mutable. Means we cannot modify the string, but in list we can modify the elements of list. So here, if the student is list is this, means this is the 0 1 2 and 3, and you want to change the index of third with 6300, so it will give you the answer this. And why it has changed? Because the lists are mutable. Now traversing a list, so you can traverse a list by using the for loop. So this is the well list, the elements are there. Now for I in well, loop is there, it will access one element and then print. Now next is the program to print list element along with their index, both positive and the negative. So here is well is equal to this. Now you have to find the length of the list. So by this way you will find the length. Now for I in range length, it will run the loop till the last value. Now print at index I and index I minus length. So it will give you the index in forward and the backward. Now next is comparing list. So the comparing list, you know the relation operator. So we compared our list by the relation operator. So Python also has some elements. So it will compare the each individual element of the list. This is the list 1, list 2, list 3. If you will write L1 is equal to L2, so it will give you the answer true. So it will compare the elements. Now if L1 is equal to L3, it will give you the value false, because it will check the index value. Index 0 is equal to L2 index 0. L1 index 1 equal to L2 index 1. Okay. Now for L1 is less than L2. Again it will check, then it will give you the answer false. Okay, I hope it is clear now that how this list will compare. Next is non-equality comparison in list sequence. So this is the comparison of non-equality. This is the list of four elements, and this is a list of two elements. So it will give you the answer true. Why? Because this one is less than 9. So it will give you the answer true. That is a non-equality comparison. Now this is the comparison between this. So it will also give you true value. Now again this one, it will give you the true value. Now in this case this 9 will compare with this, so it will give you the answer false. Okay, so now we are going to implement it practically. So the first one is traversing a list. So for example, I am opening a new. So here you are writing L is equal to Python in string P, then Y, just close this string also, otherwise it will give you error. Y, P, Y, T, H, then N. Okay, so this is your list. Now you have to use a for loop for A, N, L. So you have to print A value. Okay, so you have to save your file. This is your list 1. Now run it. So it will give you the result like this. Okay, this is vertically show. If you want to show in horizontally, then you have to use the and empty string. And is equal to empty. Now save your file and run it again. So it will give you the result like this. Okay, because when you print the value of A, by default the print statement has a /n, means new line character. Okay, and if you will write this end, that this will end by a empty string. Okay, this is the program by accessing the element. Next is if you want to access the element in a positive and the negative indexes. So again, what will you write? This L is equal to, for example, I will write Q U W for T, E R, then T Y. Okay, now you have to take a variable length that is equal to length of L. It will calculate the length of this. Now use the for loop for I in range of length. Okay, then print. And how will you print it? That add indexes A and add indexes A minus length. So the element is, now print the list A. Okay, so just check whether the code is correct or not. Save your file and run it. The name is not defined. Here you will write the I. Here also the error, this one. So by this way you can also rectify your errors. Again, name A is not defined, so you have to change every A with I. Now it is showing that at index 0 and -6 element is this 1, this, then this. Okay, so this I minus length will decrease the elements one by one, so that it will give you the result in minus. Okay, I hope it is clear now. So these are the questions. Okay, now one thing is also left, that is comparison operator. So for comparison operator, for example, you will write 1, 2, 8, 9. This is a list and you want to compare it with n comma 1. Then it will give you the result true, because it will compare first 1 with 9. If this value get true, then it will just give you the answer true. Okay. So this is a non-equality comparison in list sequence. Next is, for example, in the same way you will want to check this 1 comma 2 comma 8 comma 4. So now it will compare the element with 1 2 8. These three are the same. Now it will check with 9, so it will give you the answer false, because 9 is greater than false. Okay, so you have to implement the all the function by yourself. So now your homework, so you have to your class work and submit your homework, make notes and submit your notes to me either on WhatsApp, mail me, or on @work. So this is just over for this class. You have to submit, revise the class notes. Okay. So thank you and have a nice day.